I think we're actually gonna be mothers. Hi, family. We have raised
almost $2,000 so far.
$1,950 on GoFundMe.
Which we were not expecting. That was the first day we posted about it, and we've already had so much support. I think I felt like dumb even making a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, there's people who have like worse causes or whatever. But oh, you're blown away. Like I've been
Like people
so
actually,
emotional about it.
yeah, people actually care. People actually want to see us become mothers and have a family and be part of the journey. And we're just
so happy. I honestly, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. And now we're just like, well, shoot, like, let's actually get started. Let's start our doctor's visits and just checking everything out and seeing how.
let's get the ball rolling. Okay, so if you haven't heard, this is our GoFundMe. You could see how much we've actually raised on here. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our donors. It's only 5 of them so far. Shout out to Greer. I'm not going to say the last name in case they want to be somewhat discreet. Greer, thank you, Greer.
Thank you.
Kayla, Morgan, Verena, and Karen. We just love Karen. We know Karen.
We love all you guys so much, seriously. Like, and these have all been very genuine, generous donations too. Honestly, any bit counts if you have $1, $2,
$5.
Yeah, he's so helpful. But we were so blown away by how incredibly generous everybody has been. So
yes,
we're very grateful for you.
So now we get to start on our first step, which is calling the fertility clinic. One of the things that we promised on our GoFundMe was to share every receipt, every doctor's visit, literally the whole experience as if you're coming with us. So that's what we're doing. We're calling, this is our first call ever to this clinic. Shout out to, what's that queer couple that have 2?
Oh, Abby and Julia.
Shout out to Abby and Julia for referring us to this clinic, and we'll see what they say.
Do you know what you're doing in the bedroom with women?
Do you need guidance, tips, perhaps a coach?
Well, we can give you something pretty close to that. We have a YouTube members as well as Patreon where we discuss all things lesbian sex ed. We're your older sisters, your lesbian aunts, and we will tell you how it is.
You will learn from our experiences as well as special guests that share their own personal experiences and things they knew or wish they knew before getting in the bedroom.
And our videos are not stuffy. It's not like, do this, 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 and this. You know, like we very much go off of our own anecdotes, things that have happened with us, a little bit too oversharing, so you'll know a lot about us by the time you're done watching our video.
Seriously.
When I first came out, I literally knew nothing, had no clue what I was doing, was so embarrassed and nervous and stressed around women when it came to sex. And we are here to try to help you avoid that awkward stage.
Yeah. And for me, I was the type of person that would pretend to know what they're doing, but really I did not know what I was doing, and it did not lead to a successful bedroom experience on my end. We want to save you the embarrassment, give you some tips and tricks, and we also have fun games that we play together as a couple that we think you would enjoy. So
like dirty would you rather or truth or dare, kissing challenges, all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of fun content. We make 2 videos a week, full-length videos on there on top of our vlogs. So
we've grown over 4,000 members, so come join us.
Yeah, see you there.
Back to the YouTube video.
Maybe I go to Utah Fertility Center because I'm not seeing.
Should we just call that one?
Yeah. So our questions are how much it would cost just to have
A visit?
A visit to check out both of our eggs, or
They're supposed to do like a free first meeting, right? That's what they said. Our friend.
Who said that?
I don't know, the girl that you're talking to on Instagram.
Oh, did she say that? Oh, you're right. You're right.
We're gonna have to pay. Yeah, want to know about the consultation, if that's free, making sure they still do that. Number 2, we want to know if insurance covers whatever it is that we're gonna go do. We're pretty sure it doesn't cover it, but it doesn't hurt to ask.
We don't have insurance, but we're trying.
Yeah, and we
to
don't.
if we should get insurance.
Yeah, and we don't have insurance, so.
Yeah.
But just in case if that's a thing, then we want to get into. Well, we want to get insurance eventually, but if it's urgent right now, then we might as well get it. Ugh, I got Buddha's hair.
I think we should get insurance for you at some point soon.
Of course.
Before the pregnancy. People are saying you need to be insured before the pregnancy.
Oh, yeah.
To
Yeah.
help with anything.
Because, yeah, we need to do a lot of visits while I'm pregnant. But insurance, as far as we know, doesn't cover anything until I'm pregnant.
Yeah, it's pretty much just every woman for herself before you're actually pregnant. The prenatal visits, I think insurance helps with, but until then, they're like, figure it out. Okay. So let's call this place.
You have reached Utah Fertility Center. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For medical questions or to speak to a clinical staff member, press 1. To schedule an appointment.
All clinics are closed on Saturdays.
Oh, Saturdays and Sunday.
Today's Monday.
I know, we were so excited about calling this
We
weekend.
appreciate your patience. Please continue to stay on the line.
But yeah, we were trying to call and just get some answers about exact costs about things while we were making our GoFundMe.
Appreciate your patience.
We just had to do a Google search instead because we couldn't get a hold of anybody specifically.
And then as soon as we got our first donation, which was generous, we're like, okay, we need to go get checked to make sure that we're fertile and how fertile we are.
Yeah.
And they were all closed.
Clinical staff at Utah Fertility Center. Leave your name.
Okay, I think we need to.
Call
I think
again.
we need to call again and do the schedule an appointment because I think that maybe it's like the nurse that answers that one instead of the.
Utah Fertility Center, how can I help you?
Hi. Yes, I was curious. Do you guys do free consultations?
We do not.
You do not. Okay. How much is the first appointment?
If you don't have insurance, it's $250.
Okay.
That's just for the consult with the doctor.
Got it. So it's just to sit and talk with the doctor, no tests or anything?
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Bye. I think that's not the one that they told us about. They said clinic, not center.
$250 just to like figure out what we're gonna do. To even
Yeah.
like the doctor.
Yeah, our friends are saying that the place they go, you get a free consultation. I need to go to school soon, so we're gonna call one more and hopefully we have better chances.
Conceptions Fertility, this is Norma.
Hi, Norma. I was curious, do you guys do free consultations?
Yes, we do a telehealth visit. Do you have an order from a doctor or?
No, what is the process? So we're a lesbian couple, so we're just wanting to start looking at,
I'm new, so I'm trying to figure it all out. So I'm like holding for just 1 minute. And
Yeah.
I'll just check.
perfect, thank you.
I'm not sure if you need an order or not, but I'm gonna double check.
Okay, perfect, thank you.
She still has not answered. So we're gonna walk Ash to the car, and hopefully by then she will answer, and then I can put the camera because I'm filming.
Yes.
Let me take down your name and phone number so I can. Let me make sure because I did text somebody.
Okay, we are back, and a lot has happened since we tried to make the last call. Oh wow, where did we begin? Well, we've posted a lot on our TikTok. And people have given so many great suggestions as far as doing IVF outside the US.
Yeah, everybody's been like, medical tourism, go do this somewhere else, like
In
Colombia.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
that's not possible. for
Colombia's
us.
hard, yeah, because with my flight school, and then even when I finish flight school, by the time we're actually looking to get pregnant, I'm going to be most likely a CFI, a flight instructor, and I can't just like take a month off to go to Colombia.
But we got an idea.
So we're planning on moving to California, in LA or Orange County area in April, as it is. And you
to
realize,
California.
you realize Tijuana is just, what, like 2 hours drive?
From where my mom lives in Orange County, Tijuana is like 90 minutes, 2 hours. The closer you are to San Diego, the closer you are to Mexico. And a lot of my family members go to Tijuana for their plastic surgery. And there is IVF centers that are very well reviewed in Tijuana, Mexico for like half the price. We don't know yet. We haven't talked to anybody. We're assuming based on what we've seen, it's a lot cheaper than doing it for $15,000 here in the US. that's something that we definitely are looking into wanting to do. What we're gonna do right now is call back the clinic that didn't get back to us yesterday and see if they're willing to do a free consultation. We should also call those 2 Mexico fertility
I don't know how to
clinics.
call Mexican
WhatsApp.
number.
They have WhatsApps, yeah.
Okay.
And then get a quote from them and see. The tricky part about Mexico is that we haven't moved to California yet, and we're not looking to get pregnant till April, so we don't need to fly out tomorrow or anything. It's not that urgent, but we should get just pricing.
Yeah, so that's why we're looking at clinics in Utah, because we want to just get some preliminary testing, consultation, just kind of see where we're at with things, so we have kind of an idea before we actually go talk with the Mexican clinics. So
yeah, that's what we got so far. So let's call the clinic, baby.
okay, she left me a voicemail yesterday. Let's see, she said, can you call back? We can set up an appointment. It is a free consultation and we do not need an order.
Ooh.
Okay, phone number.
Okay, what is a free consultation?
Honestly, let's call and kind of get clear on that, and then we can set up an appointment. I think it just, I don't know. Maybe just meet with a doctor, kind of tell them what you're wanting to do.
Like, we want to do this in Mexico. That's what we want to do.
Thank you for calling Conception's Fertility Center. Press 1. If you...
Shakira, baby.
Shakira.
Conception's Fertility, this is Norma.
Hi, Norma. This is Ashley Booth giving you a call back from yesterday.
Yes.
We were interested in setting up a consultation, and I also was curious, what does the consultation entail exactly?
So I'm not 100% sure. I just started here, but I can find out. But mostly, you're gonna go over, we're gonna send you some links that'll have health history for both of you, and then you kind of go over that with the doctor, and I don't remember. Is there a plan on a new patient? Okay, so then once all of that happens, then during that visit, they'll make a plan with you and kind of give you the next steps.
Okay.
If that's
Cool.
what you choose to do.
So it's kind of like just checking our particular situation and kind of deciding the plan from there.
Just consulting, this is what's going on, and this is what we want. And then he, kind of helps you figure some things out, that way, and then makes a plan, like if you want to move forward, or even if you don't, he'll probably give you, some ideas, and then go from there.
Yeah, great. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'd be interested in setting up an appointment.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the first appointment I have is Thursday the 25th at 9:15.
Any morning appointments?
Let me take a look.
Okay.
I have one on Friday the 26th at 9:15.
Okay, yeah, that would work perfect.
All right, so we got our appointment for the 25th.
Yes.
It's going to be virtual, and right now we have a GoFundMe meeting to learn ways to fundraise more money for our IVF journey. So if you haven't heard about it, please check out our link in our bio to help us make this baby.
Every $5 to dollar counts, so we appreciate it.
But yeah, we're happy to hopefully learn that it's going to be a lot less than what we thought. But then again, we still need to do research about freezing eggs in Mexico, IVF in Mexico, and our uterus status.
We got some research to do. We got some people to call.
Surprisingly enough, this Zoom call with GoFundMe was so insightful. We learned that every time we make an update on our GoFundMe account, all our donors get notified directly to their emails. So we're definitely going to work on that, as well as other ideas and creative ways to raise money for our IVF journey. We're going to call our first Mexican fertility clinic.
That was so hard for you to say.
Yeah.
Our first Mexican fertility clinic. Okay.
I was going to say Tijuana, Mexican. Oh my God, it's too much.
Okay,
Y'all get the image.
You get it.
So who we're calling right now, Ash found 2 different famous fertility centers in Mexico that people talk about in Reddit.
Yep. I scoured the Reddit pages to see what people recommended the most, and it was these 2. So
we're going to do Ingenes is the first one, and the second one is VIDS. So yeah, let's call Ingenes.
Gracias por llamar a Instituto Ivf. Por favor, selecciona la opción deseada. Primera vez, marca 2.
Okay. First time visit number 2.
Para efectos de calidad en el
What's your
servicio,
questions?
su llamada puede ser grabada o monitoreada.
How much they charge for reciprocal and egg freezing?
Buenas tardes.
Hola. Digo buenas tardes y que estoy llamando por la primera vez.
Entiendo, en este momento usted busca información para lograr el embarazo mediante un tratamiento de reproducción asistida.
Exacto. Quería saber exactamente cuáles serían los primeros pasos y el precio y también si ustedes están en Tijuana. Okay.
Sí, contamos con Higienes en Tijuana. En este caso, los costos de nuestros procedimientos son de manera personalizada. Siempre depende de la severidad del caso.
Perfecto. Y este doctor, él habla inglés porque mi pareja no entiende español.
Claro que sí, podemos asignarle un médico que habla inglés.
So I will translate now. That was a lot. So basically, we need to do a consultation, okay? But they don't do a free consultation. The consultation is a package of 2,000 pesos, which I don't know how much that is in USD. But it's not just the consultation. They do all the testing, like your ovary testing. They do all that in that first consultation. Oh. And in that first consultation, the doctor, based on our status, he will be able to say, this is the plan that you need to take and it'll cost you this much money. So he can't tell us how much it's going to cost us because he doesn't know how fertile I am, how fertile you are. He doesn't know anything about it. So they need to do all these tests. And then they can give us a price. And that's what that $371, right? Is that what it is?
Hold on. I didn't do it yet. $112.
$112 costs. That's nothing.
That's great, but we aren't able to go get all the testing done right now.
Exactly. That's what I was telling her. I was like, well, because she's like, okay, are you ready to book? I was like, well, no, because first of all, it costs 2,000 pesos. I need to talk to my partner. And second of all, we live in Utah. And so we need a plan. And then I asked her, I was like, well, we don't plan getting pregnant till April. Are we too early to do this consultation? Like, when do you suggest that we do this consultation? And she said, that's something that you're gonna have to talk to the doctor about, you know, based on your eggs and stuff like that. He will plan out your plan, I guess, you know.
Okay.
So I think we need to go to Mexico. Want to call the other clinic?
Yes.
Okay. Clinic number 2. So that's what we got. That's way cheaper though than here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It was just $250 to talk to a doctor, not even do any type of testing, nothing.
At one of the locations.
Yeah. All right, this one we're calling through WhatsApp because they don't have an American number. Okay. I also asked if we do that consultation, can we get a doctor that speaks English? And she said, yeah, we can organize that. Okay, this number is not working. So.
Okay.
All right, your turn to talk Spanish and do the call.
Hola, hablas inglés? That's gonna be me.
Buenas.
Sí.
Hola, buenas. Estoy llamando por la primera vez para conseguir información sobre su proceso de IVF.
Veo que nos están hablando ustedes del extranjero, ¿verdad?
Ajá,
Usted
sí.
nos está comunicando a Instituto VIDS Guadalajara. ¿Viajarían hasta acá para algún tratamiento?
Sí, todo sería en Tijuana. ¿Ustedes no están en Tijuana?
No, estamos en Guadalajara.
Bye. So they have 2 clinics, one in Guadalajara and one in Tijuana. So she's going to message me the Tijuana location.
Attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable. Please contact customer care for
Interesting.
No
So they
idea.
only have- Okay, well, that makes it difficult to contact them.
Yeah, we need to do research and find that number, but Ash has to go to school, so we can't really do it right now. All right, babe.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll call them, and then we'll update you guys on Monday when we have another vlog.
Yeah, we'll start looking at this earlier tomorrow.
Just to recap this whole vlog, we're gonna do a consultation here in the US. I forgot what day.
In 2 weeks, so that we can
Just learn.
see what they recommend, what the process looks like. We want to hear from multiple people.
Yeah, I want to hear from them. We won't do any testing. That's going to be a free consultation. It's more of us just gaining knowledge and not just going on one road without.
Yeah.
Learning
At first,
about
I
other
thought
ones.
we would do some testing here, but then after hearing how cheap it is in Mexico,
Yeah.
we're going to be there in December anyway, so.
Yeah, so our goal is to call a bunch of clinics, not just these two. I want to do more. Maybe someone does free consultation. I don't know. At least 3. I want to play around with 3 different IVF clinics in Tijuana, and then get all their different like processes, quoting, whatever. And then we need to plan our Mexico trip to get our testing done in Mexico. It's better than having to pay for insurance now.
And looking at what the total cost of everything will be so we can keep everything updated.
And that, as far as we can talk about right now, is most likely going to happen during Christmas time. This year, we're spending Christmas with my family. So we're going to have to be in California anyways. And my mom is like 2 hours, 90 minutes away from Mexico border. So
Think she'll drive us over there?
I think she would.
Car,
yeah, I think she would. If not, we can rent a car. It's not a big deal. It's not that far. And yeah, so that's where we're at.
It's kind of annoying because I want to have like answers now, but it's nice that at least we have an idea of the pricing, just so you guys can kind of see if you're interested in IVF right now and you're really put off by the pricing in the US, it might be worth it to go to Mexico, especially if you live on a border state, or if you can find some flights for not too expensive. But yeah, $112 I think for the consultation and all the initial testing. That's
crazy.
Wild. Yeah, it's wild.
So for now, we'll continue to raise money on GoFundMe. Ashley and I are thinking of fun, creative ways to raise money and make it fun for everybody. Like games and having just events that are virtual or giveaways. We're just brainstorming right now to help us raise money and make this possible. The good news is that it looks like it's going to be cheaper than what we thought. So the amount that we need to raise probably won't be 30 grand anymore. We'll obviously keep vlogging it, posting it, and yeah.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, I never even thought about the medical tourism, so I'm kind of excited to show this for other people too. In case
I'm very excited to make this like just an adventure. Like this is gonna be like IVF is already an adventure, but the fact that we're gonna have to go to Mexico and do these trips, and it's going to be more adventure-y. And I love Mexico. I love Mexican food. I love Spanish and the people that speak Spanish, whether you're from Colombia. It's just like
I do think this would be more difficult though if nobody speaks Spanish of the couple. You might have to have like a friend do the initial call. Because it seems like they have doctors for the actual consultations that can speak English, but maybe the receptionist.
Maybe hire a translator. I don't know, but yeah, I could see this being tricky for a couple that speaks no Spanish. Thankfully, I speak Spanish. My whole family speaks Spanish. My mom speaks Spanish better than me. So by her coming with us would also really help us out.
True, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, catch us on our next vlog.
Yeah, this took a turn we weren't expecting.
Yeah.
So we're excited. Thank you for all the people who recommended medical tourism to us.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah. And we will see you guys soon.
See you on Thursday. Bye. Ciao. And Mondays.